What's up everyone? Just wanted to make a quick video talking about my newly updated audio files pack on Thunderstore. Now this includes a lot of audio files, mostly supposed to be used for the Marketplace NPCs mod. These are audio files that I have isolated and gathered from around the internet from classic games. Now in my Marketplace video regarding the quests, I mentioned in the audio section that the file names should not have any spaces in it. Now, I think I made my audio file pack before I actually found this piece of information out. So I am making this video now to inform you all that I have removed all the spaces in my updated version. Now, what that means is that all your interacts should be fine, because I went back and checked. If you use a audio file with the spaces in its file name, or an interact, that is this right here, the interact sound right here. You use a file name with spaces in it for that, it's fine. You use it for quest events, it's not okay. Now I'm assuming that also will go for the new dialogue system. So if I go to my quest event here, these file names, play sound, whatever, right? No spaces. So what I've done, I used an underscore in the file name to replace the spaces. So in the files I've added here from World of Warcraft, Mass Effect, and a couple others, these do not have any spaces in their file names, and I've also removed the spaces from the previous files in the pack. So when you download the new pack, you can use all of the new files, but if you overwrite them, actually they won't overwrite because they're different file names, they don't have spaces. So you'll need to check to make sure when you update your audio files that if you want to use the new versions that work with the quest events, if you haven't already added, removed the spaces, then you'll want to rename, you'll want to go back and change those in your quest events config file. If I go to my quest events here and any of these had spaces from the previous pack, I would just want to put the underscore where the space is, or if you want, I do have a tool, a way to remove or replace spaces in all of your file names for any file, any type of file. It doesn't have to be an audio file, it can be an MP3 file. So let's take a look. So I've downloaded, this is the 1.0.1 pack with the spaces still in the file names, right? So here's all the ones here, and they still have spaces in their file names. So there is a trick that I learned using Windows PowerShell. Some of you younger folk who aren't my age or older may have never had to use DOS or command prompt or anything like that to run commands on your computer. This is also using that and using some specific commands to target and do a specific thing. Luckily, you can just copy and paste it. So if you go to Windows and just type in PowerShell, there it is, Windows PowerShell. You just open that up, right? And it's going to put you right in your users, whatever your name is, whatever your username is on in Windows. And then the instructions are right here, right? So you want to CD the folder that the files are in. All that means is you want to go to where the folders, where the files you want to adjust are, right? So that's in your Marketplace NPC sounds. Now, if I'm using, so basically all you want to do is you want to take right here in your Explorer window, you can just take this. I just clicked on it once, left clicked on it. Now it's highlighted, right? Control C, copy. That's your file, your folder path. That's your folder path right there. And then you're going to take that, you're going to go back to Windows PowerShell, and you're going to type in CD space, and then just paste this directory, right? And then boom, you're here, okay? This, now you've done part one, CD to the folders that the files are in. And try this command. So you're gonna copy this, right? But what this is doing, it's replacing, it says, PDF, obviously we're gonna change that to MP3. For each rename item name, replace a space with nothing. But we don't want nothing, because then it gets kind of confused because the spaces are there for a reason. So we're going to use an underscore. That's what I did. So all I have to do is I take this, I copy it, Control C, Go back over here, I paste it, and instead of MP3, and instead of PDF, I just go back, MP3, right? And then we go forward over here. I'm just using my arrow keys on my keyboard. Right, here's the space that it's looking for, that it's targeting. It's gonna remove that. I'm gonna, instead of space, I'm just gonna put underscore, right? And again, this, I am not doing, I've already done it to my folder that I use the files in. This is here. I downloaded my pack into it and extracted the files into a folder, separate folder. These are the ones I'm gonna modify right here. This is how yours would look if you haven't downloaded the new pack. And I'm gonna run this command. I just push enter. It looks like nothing has been done here in PowerShell, but if you saw, it actually changed in real time right here. So now instead of spaces, I have underscores. Now I can use any of these files. If I go back to my quest events, and again, the quest event sounds will be played not based on location, it will be played in stereo in the earphones, and that cannot be stopped. So again, be careful when you're putting sound files in for your clients or anybody playing your server. You want to make sure that it's not too loud or, you know, long for unnecessary reasons. One of these files.
He's no good to me if he's dead.
Right. But yeah, these sounds.
You need something? Open for business. I'm kind of busy.
What do you want?
Be well. Yeah, you heard me. I'm trying to cut back on arcane magic.
See you around. Can I help you?
Yeah,
see you around.
There's some good stuff in here.
Assuming you're still interested.
So that's it for today, everybody. Thanks for watching. Check out the audio file pack on Thunderstore. Link in the description, and hit me up on Discord if you have any other questions. I'll see you in the next one.